Hi, I'm Ken Ramsey, President of Legacy Leaders. This is one of a series of videos we call The Plan Giving Truth. Today's topic is a response to a tweet we received asking us to talk about stewardship. Stewardship's a big topic, but we should start by defining it. What we define as stewardship is the process of working with an individual through levels of commitment. So we have a broad definition. And really starting from initial interest right up to wrapping up the gift and getting a completed gift. There's been little empirical research in this area, and although every successful gift planner kind of knows what to do intuitively, we want to break that down a little and really focus in on this. What is the process to move people through levels of commitment? Very important question. By that we mean taking people through really a commitment ladder. It starts with initial interest, so that's the bottom of the ladder. The next level up is consideration. After that is likelihood. And after that, intent, and then action, or a completed gift. A wrapped up gift. So think of this as a commitment ladder, and it's a complex process. It happens over time. And we have to acknowledge that not everybody is going to move up the ladder. There are probabilities involved here. So it all begins with an assessment, initial assessment, which is a simple ask. This establishes a starting point. And when we do it, we use a very elaborate coding system. And we put people in 8 different levels of commitment. But you have to know where you're starting from. So, and then you move individuals from one level of commitment to another. How do you do this? What influence can you have in this movement? We've developed a series of what we call interventions. Points that we touch people, get into dialogue, and deliberately, strategically move them to a higher level of commitment. There's different dialogues for different commitment levels, and I'll give you some examples. The initial interest really comes from just about anybody who's a supporter. It's a simple first step to get to consideration. It's the plan giving ask. Would you consider putting XYZ charity into your estate plans? A simple ask. That gets the process going and gets people to start the consideration. And many, many people will move to that level right away. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll consider that. The work's just beginning. The next step is moving from consideration to likelihood. This requires more in-depth intervention and dialogue. We think the best approach here is going back to the vision of the organization, getting buy-in to that vision for the future, and also to future needs, to get an agreement that, yes, XYZ is going to need this kind of support 20 or 30 years from now. We think that's the best intervention to move people to likelihood. I'm likely to do that. Okay, one more step up the ladder. The next one is a pivotal step, and it's moving likelihood to intent. Intent means willingness to take action. We believe that the most effective intervention here is an appeal to people's moral values, the values they've used to live their life. Then we ask a pivotal question, and that is, how do you want to live out those values when you die in your estate plans? This shifts the whole focus of an individual, and we find tremendous successful movement to intent from likelihood. When the last step is intent to a completed gift, taking action, wrapping up the gift. For this, we use kind of an old tried and true technique of gift planning, which is gift visualization. It's simply, what do you want your gift to do? They already have an intent, but you make it more tangible. You, in fact, galvanize the gift by asking that question. And having a dialogue, it shapes the gift. So these are the different interventions we believe that will move people up this commitment ladder. We're starting a long-term study. We're putting into practice and we want to measure the effectiveness of what we call migration up the commitment tree, or the commitment ladder. In other words, we're going to start to measure what are the conversion rates using these techniques from one level to the next. However, you can utilize these anytime. In your next conversation, your next dialogue with someone who cares about your organization. That's the Plan Giving Truth for today.